Welcome back. In this video, you're going to be learning how to protect your document. And you're going to be learning how to make use of encryption. And this is going to be the last video in this course. So how do you protect your document? You have to go to File, then come to Info. When you select Info, you have Protect Document. This is where we're coming to. I hope you get what I'm saying. So when you select this, you're going to have 5 options under it. You see mark as final, you see encrypt with password, you see restrict editing, restrict access, add a digital signature. So you have these 5 options to work with. But the first option there is talking about mark as final. What does it mean? It will let your readers to know that this document is final and it will only be read only. Are you getting what I'm saying? So it will make it read-only document. So nobody will be able to edit it. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's untouchable for anybody. Do you understand that now? So you need to understand that. So the second option is talking about encryption with password. So you can protect this document with a password such that people will not be able to gain access to the content of this document except they have the password that you've used to encrypt the document. I hope you get what I'm saying. So you can encrypt the document. The next one there is to restrict editing. And this control the types of changes others can make. And in the last video, we talked about track changes and the likes. So when you click this, it's going to take you to where you can set up that restriction. So I'm coming back to it. Let me go to the next one, restrict access. This grants people access to the document while removing the ability to edit, copy, or print. But you have to connect to the rights management services for you to be able to use this option. This is not my focus in this video. And also, you can add a digital signature. And see that? So this ensures the integrity of the document by adding an invisible digital signature. So this also will require you to buy a digital signature from one of the Microsoft partners. Do you understand that? So if you select this now, look at what is coming out. To sign a Microsoft Office document, that is every document, every Microsoft Office document you have, you can sign it off. Do you understand that? With the digital ID. So for you to be able to sign off or to sign a Microsoft document, you will need a digital ID, which you would get from a Microsoft partner. So it's now telling you that would you like to get one from Microsoft partner now? If you want it, you can say yes, and that's going to take you to where you could get the digital ID. So it means anytime you have a document, you can sign that document with that digital ID. Do you understand that? So that's what we call digital signature. Do you understand that? So I'm not doing this now, so I'm going back. Then this also, when you select it, it's going to bring this out that your machine isn't set up for information rights management. So to set it up, you need to sign into Office, open an existing IRM, that is Information Rights Management Protected Message or document, or contact your help desk. I hope you get what I'm saying. So this is not necessary for now because this is going to be my focus, these 3. All right. So the first one is talking about mark as final. So it means your readers will only be able to read it, they won't be able to edit the document. This one talks about controlling the types of changes others can make to this document. So when you select this, it's going to bring you here. So the first one there is saying formatting restrictions. So it restricts people from formatting this document anyhow. So when you click settings, you can come to this place. When you select it, you can select one of these styles that you want to allow. Do you understand that? So you need to understand that. So any of these could be selected. Okay, all of them are selected now, but you could just check the ones you want. Do you understand that? So it means anything outside of all these styles will not be permitted. Do you understand that? So you need to understand that clearly. So I'm going to cancel this. Look at editing restrictions. These allow only this type of editing in the document. So what type of editing is allowed? Look at them, track changes, we have comments, we have filling in forms. Can you see that? No changes, that is to just read. So if you select no changes, it means nobody will be able to make any change to this document. If you select track changes, it means when people make changes to the document, it will track it. Do you understand that? If you say comments, it's only comment people will be able to pass. So it means they can only add comment to this document. So it means if you select filling in forms, so it means people will only be able to fill forms and all that. So these are things that you need to know. So any of those things that you've selected, we can now start enforcing the protection here. So once you start the enforcement, all these things will take effect immediately. Do you understand that now? So that's that about that. So I'm going to close this now, and I'm going back to file. I'm going to go back to info, then come to protect document. And right now we're going to make use of encrypt with password. Now, just like I told you that if you add a password to this document, it means nobody will be able to open this document except they have this password that you're using. But look at the caution. Can you see that? If you lose or forget the password, it cannot be recovered. It is advisable to keep a list of passwords and their corresponding document names in a safe place. Remember that passwords are case sensitive. That is, if you use capital letters, you cannot come back to type them in small letters and you expect the document to open. So what this is saying variably is that you should keep your password safe. Because if you lose it, you also will not be able to gain access to the content of the document. Do you understand that? So you need to understand that before you type any password. And so by the time you type in the password now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then I'm going to say okay. It's going to ask me to re-enter the password again for the encryption. So I'm going to type the same thing just for me to be sure of that. Do you understand that? So it's asking me to enter that again. So okay. So now can you see a password is required to open this document? So it means nobody can open this document except they have that password going forward. So you need to understand that. So this is the final one, mark as final. So once you choose this document will be marked as final and then saved. So if you say okay, it will mark it as final. And nobody will be able to edit anything there again. Do you understand that? Nobody will be able to edit it. Nobody will be able to work on it. It's just going to be there and you can only read it. Do you understand that? So if you say, okay, that's going to do that. But I'm not marking it as final, so I'm going to cancel that. So if you want your own document to be final, you can select that and that is going to be final. I hope you understand that. So this document has been passworded now. So anyone that will open this, once I close it now, will need that password to open it. I hope you understand. So that's that about that. I want to believe you've been able to learn something from this video, and now you should be able to protect your document the way you want it to be. And also I'm going to show you finally how to present this document online. Microsoft Office package has that feature. It is a service that Microsoft is providing for you to be able to share your document with people online. So anyone that has web browser and has the link that that you've created for the sharing of this document online will be able to gain access to this document. Do you understand that now? So that's the way it is. So if you come to share, can you see that? How did I get there? Go to file, then come to share, then you come to present online. Can you see that? So you have other things you can do. You could share with people, you could send by email, you could post to blog. But this is the one I want to show you now because this is very simple. Do you understand that? If you're sharing with the people, can you see step one is to save your document to a OneDrive location. So if you don't have access to OneDrive, you won't be able to save your document. So once you now have the document on OneDrive, you'll be able to share that document with people. Do you understand that now? So you can share your document. You see, we'll do this after you finished saving, so people can have access to this document. You know, it will be saved to the cloud, and from the cloud, people can access it. So we have the present online, which is quite different from the other one. Look at it, present the document to people who can watch in a web browser like Chrome, Google Chrome, like other web browsers. Do you understand that? Like Internet Explorer and all that. So no setup required at all for this service. A link is created to share with people. So once you present online, a link will be generated, which I'm going to do. Do you understand that? And that link will be shared with people. So once they click the link, it takes them to this document and they can view that. Anyone using the link can see the document while you are presenting online. So as you present online, don't forget that for you to be able to use this service, you must be connected to the internet. Because once you say you're going online, it means you need internet for you to be there. So do you understand that? So anyone using this link can see the document while you're presenting online. The document will be made available for download, so people can also download the document online. So how do you do that? See, you will need a Microsoft account to start the online presentation. I hope you get what I'm saying. So if you don't have a Microsoft account, you won't be able to access this. I hope you get what I'm saying. So if you don't have any Microsoft account, you need to create one. How do you create it? Just go to hotmail.com. Do you understand? Or outlook.com. You'll be able to create one for yourself. Just sign up there, fill in the details, and have your Microsoft account. I hope you understand that. So that's the way it works. So once you now have all those details, you can now come back here to impute it. So by clicking present online, you agree to the following terms. They have this service agreement. So once you click this, you can read the service agreement for you to know what you're going to. Then you have enable remote viewers to download the document. So if you don't enable them to be able to download the document, they will not be able to download the document, but they will be able to view the document. So that's that about that. So I'm going to enable it, then I'm going to come to present online, and I'll wait for it to load. So it's connecting to the service and preparing the presentation. Now, this is happening because I already have a Microsoft account and it's just loading it directly. But if you do not have a Microsoft account, or probably maybe the first time you're doing it is now, it's going to prompt you to type in your email address. Do you understand that now? That is your Microsoft address. So once you input that and type in your password, it's going to prepare your presentation like this. And it's going to bring you here. I hope you get what I'm saying. So that's the way it works. So I'm here now. Look at it now. So it's share this link with remote viewers and then start the presentation. So this link now can be shared with your remote viewers. Do you understand that? And as you start the presentation, they can see this document. So all I need to do is to just copy this link. Then the next thing is to share that with people. Either I send it to them by mail or by any other means. Do you understand that? So I can also send by mail. Can you see that? So these are things that you could do. So once you start the presentation, your remote viewers can see your document. So as soon as they click this link on their device and they have a web browser on their device, something like Google Chrome, the next thing that will happen is that it will take them to this document. They will see the document and they will be able to download the document to their device. I hope you got that now. So I'm going to start the presentation, and as you can see, this is the document now. Those that have that link will be able to see this document as soon as they click the link. So I can end the presentation now once I'm done. Do you understand that? So these are the things that you need to know. Then you can also share meeting notes, but this will be this is connected to OneNote. Do you understand that? Microsoft OneNote. So if you have a note that's been created there, you can share with your remote viewers and they're going to be seeing the notes. I hope you understand. You can also send invitations to people. Right here, you send the link to people. Do you understand that? So once you click, you can send in the email. So it brings you here. Do you understand that? So that's that about that. You can also edit what you have here. Do you understand that? Can you see this? Resume to make updates available to viewers. So it means anytime you click edit, you can quickly make corrections or adjustment to the document. Do you understand that? But while you are making the adjustment, it's going to pause the online presentation. Do you understand that? So once you're done with the editing, the next thing you're going to do is to resume. Do you understand that? And once you click resume, you'll see that this is gone now. Then they'll be able to see the updates you've made to this document. I hope you got that. So finally, when you're done, all you need to do is to end the online presentation. So I can end it now. It's going to ask me again, am I sure I want to end the presentation? Then I'm going to say end the online presentation. And that will be the end of the online presentation. So once you do that, it will disconnect your remote viewers from that from this document. They won't be able to see it again because you've disconnected them. You've ended the online presentation. Do you understand that? So for them to see it again, you will need to launch the online presentation again and share the link with them. I want to believe you've learned so much from this course, and I want to believe you would give your best to practice over and over again. Thank you.